a variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nags here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live at 24-25 Topps Chrome Bundesliga Soccer. This is number 2. Pick your team. Carried over for last night. Just had a couple spots left, and I had to head out early, so we get to rip it today. Hopefully everyone is having a good Friday. Boxes. Good luck, everyone. Ripped a case of this yesterday, was fun, loaded with color. Let's hit a super fractor today though out of it. No supers yesterday out of it. We hit red, bunch of orange, bunch of gold, black. Really, it's a little bit thicker card stock, really nice card stock. Good quality. And some fun inserts. Here we go, box number 1. Gold Constantinos, 11 out of 50, something like that. I can't say this dude's name. Never could, never will. That is 11 out of 50. Wolfsburg going to ammo. There's green is Co for Mulchenbach. 9 out of 99. Our new low number there. Gladbach going to Ammo. That is Marius Wolf, 187 out of 199 Augsburg. These are sweet. That is Denny's for Stuttgart there on the Diamond Etch. These are really sweet cards. Stuttgart going to Ammo. These are beautiful looking cards there. Out of 102 out of 250 is Irene for Sport Club. Nico, 153 out of 250 at Dortmund. Blue is Ibrahima, 127 out of 150 for Bochum. And dual auto out of the gate is Hugo for Frankfurt. And then Victor Boniface for Leverkusen. So we got Hugo for Frankfurt. Frankfurt going to Sky. And then we got Leverkusen going to Farju. Little orange dual auto out of the gate. 18 out of 25 there. That'll be a random. We'll get all of the numbered stuff top loaded after the break. That's a cool start. Nice. Hope I win. Good luck, Farju. Omar, 62 out of 175. These are sweet. Wild Jungle there. Frank on Yika for Augsburg. Fun inserts there. That is 103 out of 250 is El Bilal for Stuttgart. Matthias Barrow, 52 out of 250. Got blue here. El Bilal again, 110 out of 150. And Mario Goetze, 4 out of 50. Frankfurt on the gold. Frankfurt to Sky. There is Musla, 129 out of 199. What's our high number? 180 something? I want to say that's our next parallel. Nathaniel Brown, 66 out of 125. for box 2. Just started. This is box 3. This is only box 3. Nothing yet for nothing major for Lip Zing yet. This is only box 3. Looks like we got a red here. Red insert. These are cool. First taste, they're called. I think it's red out of 5. It is 3 out of 5. Nathaniel Brown for Frankfurt. First taste out of 5. Look, this card's got a bite taken out of it. 3 out of 5 there. That's sweet. First taste insert. There's Wild Jungle there for Union Berlin. Nadim Amuri, that is 168 out of 250. Yeah, all the inserts, the Wild Jungle inserts. We'll end up seeing one called Hobby Masters is really cool. Those are awesome. They got really good inserts in here. Florian Wirtz, 13 out of 125. First bite, pulled a super auto. Yeah, I want to pull a super out of here. I pulled a couple reds so far. That's our second red out of 2 cases. Denise 105 out of 199. We got blue is Dennis Vavro, 42 out of 150. And gold, Denise Auto out of 75, Stuttgart. Spot's doing well. Going to ammo. Like, I mean, these are cool too. They have autos of those as well, the Ultra Beams. Jamie Gittins at 147 out of 199. Other gold is Bruno Ogbus. Or sorry, that's yellow out of 75. Pull you a Sesko Super Auto? All right. I'll see what I can do. I will see what I can do. Jeremy, are you going to Andover Fun Fest this weekend? I'm not going to disagree with that. I am not going to disagree with that. I agree. That divisional was rough, buddy. It was rough for sure. Yeah, I think we're gonna go Saturday and then stay for the fireworks. The kids always like the bouncies, the bounce castles. Oh, for sure. Hopefully it's not like 100 degrees though. It's brutal when it's hot out. But the kids just keep going. Then they can do the big water slide though. All right, we got Topps parallel here. These are awesome. Ooh, that's a cool one for Dortmund. Jamie Gittins and Jude Bellingham, 50 out of 52. Dortmund, that closer spot going to J Mart. I like those parallels a lot. Topps parallel. There's another wild jungle there for Leverkusen. Maximilian, 51 out of 75. Card. I think I'm just going too fast. Romano Schmid, 93 out of 125. High of 80. All right. Works for me. Florian Wirtz, 140 out of 175. And orange, Enzo, 19 out of 25. Enzo Malat. He had a good break last time. Stuttgart. That's a good spot to get in here. And we got gold. Arthur. There's Lipzing. Arthur Vermernen. The Red Bulls. Going to the Senator on the gold auto. There's green. Areen. 54 out of 99. And black for Leverkusen, 10 out of 10. Andre Natali. Andre Natali on the black. That's sweet. 10 out of 10 on the black. That'll be 4 boxes in. So we've gotten red, orange, and black. We just need that super now for the rainbow. All right, 8 boxes left. I'm not sure. I don't even know if we have any in the shop. I want to say probably around 90, maybe a little more, but I could be mistaken. I think they're usually only around 90, aren't they? Usually, Bundesliga. If I had to guess, I would say around 90, but I'm not sure. Maybe a little less. $70 to $90, I want to say usually. Bundesliga is. I mean, it's a great rip for that price. Obviously, you don't have the huge names like you do in the other soccer products. And you still got good names, though. Yeah, okay, 75 from Topps. Then we're probably, right around there. 95 on DA. We're probably somewhere right in between that, I would say. But I don't know if we have any in the shop. I can ask Amel. There's our top 11. Luis Openda. I pulled a Superfractor last year out of this stuff. There you go. There's a nice short print for you. The Red Bulls on the top 11. I like those inserts too. Those are always cool. Max Rosenfielder, 184. 187 came up just short there. Nick Walt made. Nick Walt made 44 out of 75. And gold Benedict Hollerbach. That's 1 out of 50. There's our new low number. 1 out of 50. That is Union Berlin. Going to ammo. Bruno, 15 out of 175, and more gold ink is Arminda Sieb, 23 out of 50. 23 out of 50, more gold ink. Mains going to ammo. Morgan, 92 out of 199. There is 46 out of 250, Maximilian Wittick. All right, this will be our halfway box here. I mean, you get tons of numbered stuff in here. We haven't had any 2-auto boxes. Our last case had, I want to say, like 3 or so 2-auto boxes. Had the Shadow Box auto in the last break as well. Those are really cool looking. All right, box 6. Surho, 99 out of 125. There's a Wild Jungle there. Arthur for Frankfurt. Luis Openda, 241 out of 250. There's our new high number. 241 out of 250. That one's going to be tough to beat. Lipsing. The Red Bulls. Green, Jamie Gittins, 43 out of 99, Dortmund. Kevin Schlotterbeck, 179 out of 199. Blue is Paul Nebel, 100 out of 150. Blue is Enzo. Enzo is 96 out of 150. And Topps Auto, I love these ones. Tim Klein Dentist, 52 out of 52. These Topps cards are really cool. 52 out of 52 there, going to Gladbach. And ammo. All right. That's right. That'd be I think they call that a clean sweep. I haven't had any clean sweeps yet. All right, second half. I've gone there for a long time. I usually not. I guess I don't know. I don't ever set up a certain person to cut my hair, but I know. I know Jessica that works up there. I went to school with her. I biked up to me and the kids biked up to Beef O'Brady's on. Well, here's our shadow box auto. Going to Frankfurt is Omar. These are so cool. Frankfurt Omar on the shadow box auto. Exactly, that's what I do. Omar on the shadow box auto. I think I got 197s in here. Hold on. Frankfurt going to Sky. Sky having a great break with that Frankfurt spot. These are really cool looking. We're just gonna go like that. So then we can keep them all up there. Yeah, it's like a shadow box, like virtual card. And lots of times that's a bonus. Or at least last case, that was a bonus auto. These are cool too. Nadim Amiri. They're on the Hobby Master short print. That is mains. Those are good looking inserts too. Like I said, there's a lot of fun inserts in this product. Oops. Sorry, buddy. Andre, 80 out of 125. Leo, 180 out of 250. Orange is Danny DeWitt, 25 out of 25 for Beauchamp. Beauchamp to ammo. Julian Brent, 87 out of 175. And orange auto, like I said, extra. Castillo, there's some more lip sync. It's not your Sesco guy, but we do got orange ink now too, buddy. Lip sync going to the Senator. There is Kashu Sano out of 199, 74 out of 199. Harry Kane, 160 out of 199. go box, what do we got? Box 8 here. Muhammad, 23 out of 99. Blue is Omar, 21 out of 150. Wild Jungle there for Wolfsburg. Jonas Wind. Antonio Nusa, 46 out of 125. The Leipzig Red Bulls. The Red Bulls. There is Xavi Simmons, 129 out of 199. Elias Saad, 46 out of 250. Julian Brent, 41 out of 125. And Joshua Kimmich, 5 out of 52 Munich. And ooh, black auto, 6 out of 10 for Leverkusen. That is Grant Haka, 6 out of 10. Leverkusen going to Farju. A little gold auto for you, buddy. Or, sorry, gold. Black. Four boxes left. Tough crowd to please today. Tough crowd to please. I mean, I can write that name on there for if you want me to. I got a Sharpie. Change it up a little bit. We can doctor it. Four boxes left. Wild Jungle there. Jackson Irvine. Hugo Larson, 78 out of 250. Paul Warner, 49 out of 199. Alexander Prass, 52 out of 99. Gold, Dennis Vavro, 37 out of 50, Wolfsburg. Nadim Amuri, 53 out of 75. I need so much numbered stuff in here. Blue, Mathis Tell, 24 out of 150. And gold ink, Colin Beckel for that one is for Holston Klein and Ammo gold auto there. Gonna bring us to 3 boxes left. 3 left. Oh, we got 2 of these, huh? Sure. Actually, I want to get the diamond up there. I like that card. Three left. Lausanne Plia, 79 out of 150. Tops parallel. Arthur Vermernen again. Arthur Vermernen, 10 out of 52. The Red Bulls. Look at all these Red Bulls. Look at all these Red Bulls. You got a nice little rainbow starter of him. And Muhammad Amora on the first taste. Short print. Mohamed Mamora Wolfsburg ammo. Mitchell Weiser, 220 out of 250. Nico Schlollenbeck, 203 out of 250. There is 131 out of 175 is Omar for Frankfurt. And extra auto. Frankfurt. Arlu Amenda. Arlu Amenda, 48 out of 50. Frankfurt's crushing. Another red. Red rookie is Marian Lubeck. 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5 on the red for Union Berlin. Going to ammo. Why you bought him? That's sweet. Our second red. Another low number. We got a tie up there. Co, 167 out of 199. And that is going to bring us to 2 boxes left. I just like them because they're the Red Bulls. I like to say it. Just like the F1, the Racing Bulls. Oh, really, Matt? Where's Max gonna go? Why would he leave the best team? There's Benjamin Sesko. There you go. Not an auto or a super, but out of 52 on the tops. Aren't they still the best team, though? There is tops out of 52 for Leverkusen. Martin Terror. Ultra Beam. Victor Boniface. 142 out of 199. Benjamin Sesko. 185 out of 250. Wild Jungle there is Leverkusen Andre Natali. Muhammad, 109 out of 125. Natali again out of 75. And blue, Kiki Top out of 150. Kiki Top. Going to bring us to our final box. Final box. Appreciate everyone for helping me get this one full. Oh, he's not even in first place. I thought he still won like every race. All right, here we go. Final box. And we got about a 2-hour recap with all the numbered stuff. Nico, 79 out of 99. Piastri's first. And top 11, that's sweet. Harry Kane on the top 11 for Munich. Max Rosenfielder, 68 out of 250. There's Xavi Simmons, 72 out of 125. Alexander, 93 out of 150. El Bilal out of 175 there. And Rocco Reitz. Rocco Reitz for Gladbach. 31 out of 75. Going to Ammo. Colin. 150 out of 199. Gift Orban, 2020 or 224 out of 250. And that is gonna wrap us up. Like I said earlier, thank you everyone for the great fill on this. We got it in. Really fun product. Well, just loaded with numbered stuff. And it's not a break the bank price point either. All right. These are our short prints here. Kane. There's our jungle. That is Muhammad. I'll get all the jungles. Nadim on the Hobby Masters. I will get all of them top loaded. All right, out of 250, we got Max Rosenfielder, Gift O'Brien, Benjamin Sesko, Mitchell Weiser, Nico Schlotterbeck, Hugo Larson, Eliasad Leo, Max. We got Maximilian, Nadim, Matthias, El Bilal, Iran, and then Nico. These are all out of 199. We got Colin, Victor, Coe, Paul Warner, Zavi Simons, Harry Kane, Sano, Kevin Schlotterbeck, Marcus Wolf, Morgan. There's Dens, Jamie Gittins, and Jamal Musla. Out of 175s, we got El Bilal, Omar, Julian Brent, Bruno Ogbus, Florian Wirtz, and Omar. All out of 150s. Alexander, there's Kiki Top, Alisson, or Elias Sane, Mathis Tell, Omar, Paul Nebel, Enzo Malat, Dennis Vavro, El Bilal, and Ibrahima. Out of 125, Simons, Muhammad, Julian Brent, Antonio Nusa, Andre. There's Serho, Romano, Florian Wirtz, Nathaniel Brown. Out of 99 is Nico, Alexander Prass, Muhammad, Jamie Gittins, Iran, and then Coe. Out of 75s, we got Andre Natali, Nadim Amiri, Nick Woltermaid, Maximum Beer, and then Bruno Ogbus. Out of 52, we got Martin Terror, Benjamin Sesko, Joshua Kimmich, Gittins and Bellingham. That's a cool card. Out of 50 is Costastanos, and then Dennis Vavro. Oranges out of 25. We got Danny DeWitt, Enzo, and then out of 10 is Andre Natali. Autos, we got Rocco Reitz, Colin, Dennis Undave, Tim, and then Armindo Sieb. On to our showcase. Our diamond etched short print there for Stuttgart is Dennis Undave. We got Lipsing Racing, the Lipsing Soccer Bowls here. We got Castello, Luis Openda, top 11, and then 2 Arthur Autos, gold, and the tops out of 52. Great break here for Frankfurt. We had Nathaniel Brown, first taste out of 5. Mario Auto Gold, Amanda Auto Gold, and then the Shadow Box Omar on the Verve Chrome autograph. These are really cool. And then we got 6 out of 10 Grant there going to Leverkusen. All right, now we are road tripping. So I'm going to put in our standings, and then we'll also run the random for that one. So give me a second here. We got Frankfurt. Frankfurt and Leverkusen there. All right, we'll put our standings in here. Our high number is going to be Lois Impendo, 141 out of 150, or out of 250 there. That is Lipsing going to the Senator. We got our low numbers. We got 1 out of 5 there. Marian Lubick for Berlin. And then Berlin again. So, same person. Berlin is going to Ammo. And then our money mid hit of the break is going to be Frankfurt and Leverkusen, so you'll both get the points for it. But then only one will get the first is Sky, and then we have Farju. All right, switch you guys over to the desktop so we can run the random. We got Frankfurt and Leverkusen here. Dice roll must be 4 or higher. Just putting our hyperlink in. All right. Dice roll 4 or higher. Going 10 rounds. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and final round 10 going to Leverkusen and Mr. Farju. Congratulations, buddy. Sorry, Frankfurt. Luckily, we did really good on that spot. But yeah, that is going to do it for me on this one, guys. I appreciate everyone as always. And I will see you back here on Monday. Everyone have a great weekend.